What is up, all my fellow Poke freaks and fanatics? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your boy, your host, the Odd Oddish. And guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I have a special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going over my recent $18 tier submission. I think it's like 24 cards. I did make a video on this where I unveiled my cards and my buddy Matt's cards, the whole submission, but it was like 45 minutes, so I wanted to make a shorter form video, something a little easier to digest, not so long, because I went over each card in detail and everything, but we'll just kind of rifle through these and see what's up. So, the value of my submission adds up to about $5,200, and we'll go over the prices as we go over the cards. I just went on recent eBay solds, or else if there wasn't data, then I guess lowest listed, you know. But take the price with a grain of salt, you know, 10, 15, 20% in either direction, whatever. You know, Pokemon cards, they swing. And the last time I checked the dates was 12/22, so it's been a little bit already, but let me go ahead and flip you guys around. But first, if this is your first time here and you have not yet done so, hit that subscribe button down below. Join the Odd Squad, join the conversation. I'd love to have you follow my journey while I come along with you on yours. So thank you so much. Hit that subscribe. We're on the road to 1K any day, you know what I say. We're at like 940 subs now, so we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everybody for your support. I sincerely and truly appreciate you guys. You guys means the world to me. I just really enjoy doing this, and having my YouTube is like my, you know, basically my digital diary of my Pokemon collection. So all right, so first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we got this card right here, and I had just sent one in on my last submission. So this is the one I sent in on the last one, and I got a PSA 7. So I wanted to just, you know, try to get anything above that. And I felt this is actually a stronger copy. I cleaned it off really good. And we got the PSA 7. So now I have two of these in PSA 7. Probably paid like $100 each in the hype, or 120, but yeah, didn't get a higher grade than I was hoping. But I don't understand, this card is so clean, guys. Look at the corners. Look how sharp they are. And the other card is like that too. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll re-crack them one day and see what's up. And then the next card is... Look at this right here. I got this from my friend Caitlin in a trade when I got my first edition Blaine's Charizard. And some of these theme decks you see in the background. And my team, or my gym challenge first edition art set as well. So this card, she said her dad pulled it, and it's just been sitting in a binder. Her dad is no longer with us. I got the card in the trade. It's not the standard. It is a Spectra, as you can see right there, Spectra Chrome. So that makes this card highly sought after. And as you can see, like with this Charizard, it doesn't say anything there. So this is just a standard Chrome, and this is the Spectra Chrome. So flip this around. And you can see the rainbow too, how the regular Charizard is compared to the Spectra Charmander. You can see this Charmander has all that extra rainbow foil pattern in it. And on this bad boy, we got a... Bam! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot I looked this up. It's like a Pop 17, Pop 18, and a PSA 10 for the Spectra Charmander. Excuse me. And at the time, on the 22nd, or whenever I originally opened the submission, there was only one PSA 10 listed on eBay for $2,000 or best offer. No solds, so this card's data is a little harder to track, but... Or here, maybe Pikachu, you can just hold this up for us real quick. Our PSA 10 Charmander Spectra. But I was so super stoked about that card, guys. That is amazing. That's an amazing victory right there. Look cool with the Charizard. Oh, you can't even see it off screen anyways. See, there you go. Alright. So there's that. Alright, so next up, dude, that card is a hitter right there. I was so happy for that Charmander. Next up, I got this from my buddy Matt, and we got the PSA 9. And you can see the top's way thinner. I didn't know if the card might get a 10 for eye appeal, but the back centering is also really bad too. But I mean, if there was anything where it's going to be thin, it looks the best on the top, because the card still has good eye appeal on it. All right, next up we got Charizard XY Evolutions Full Art, and we got a PSA 10. I did not have this card in a PSA 10, so I was super excited to come across that. Next up, we have Blastoise and Piplup. This is like one of the first alternative arts, and we got the PSA 9. And this was valued on 12/22 at about 80 bucks. The Misty was about $75 in a 9 on 12/22, and then the Charizard EX is about 125 in a PSA 10. So next up we have Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. Pulled this with my buddy Matt. It's the main card, only card I wanted from the set really, and I opened less than 20 packs from this set and pulled this card. And we pulled the 10, baby. But unfortunately, it's only like a $115 card now because, I don't know, people just, probably everybody has the card. It wasn't that hard to pull. Pokemon Go was everywhere, but maybe as time goes on, it'll start doing a little better. So this card, sent 2 copies of this card in. I just love this card. It's one of my favorite cards, and I know they have the different variations with this same Pikachu with different starters in the back. But this one got the PSA 9, which makes it about 50 bucks, nothing special. I remember there was a time, man, in the hype where this card was like $1,000 in a PSA 10 or something crazy like that. But we got the second one right here, and boom, this one was able to pull the 10, baby. So we got the 9, that's only like 50 bucks, and this in a 10, it's about a $100 card, which it's definitely fallen from grace, man. Like I said, this card was like $1,000 card. The collection box this comes in was in the early generations of Sword and Shield, and now it's like a $20 box originally, and now it's like a $100 box, and it's been at that price for a while. Next up, Armored Mewtwo. This is another card that I really want in a 10, but I got the 9. And I thought I sent in 2 copies, but I only sent in this one, and it was not good enough to pull the 10. And I'm a Mew and Mewtwo collector, so I was really hoping to get that one in 10, but hey, it's alright, you can't win them all. Next up, we got Leafeon VMAX. Got this in a trade, and we got the PSA 10. This card may be up for sale. I'm not a crazy, like, Evolution person or Evolution fanatic. I'm sticking to my trying to complete the English Charizard goal. So, not necessarily in PSA 10, just a copy of each one. So I may get rid of that to help pursue and continue my goal. Next up, we have Articuno V. Galarian. I had sent this in because I thought it was going to be a guaranteed 10. And I just love the purple Articuno. And we got a PSA 9, which makes it about 75 bucks. The Mewtwo is about 75. I keep forgetting to show you guys the prices. Like I said, the whole submission, if you count the Charmander at 2K, is about over 5K. But the Charmander, like I said, the solds are a little hard to find on it, so it's hard to count the data. But for the sake of the video, we'll just call it 5K. But honestly, I was just kind of holding on to this anyways, since it got the 10. It's my only Topps card I have in a 10, and it's a Topps Chrome too. So this I got from my buddy Matt. He sold it to me for 20 bucks when Pokemon Go was out, and sent it right into PSA. I was thinking it was going to get a 9 because of centering, but it pulled the 10, baby. And this card, the Japanese copy, is like $100 in a PSA 10. So that's the second Charizard I get to add into my Charizard collection. Second PSA 10, just of this sub. Next up, we have ADP, and I'm not talking home security. Arceus Dialga Palkia, Cosmic Eclipse, another alternate art, one of the OG alternate arts. Had this card for a while. It's like 70-80 raw, and it pulled the PSA 9. Man, a lot of these modern cards that I thought were just going to be easy 10s was not pulling it off. Mostly all the 9s. Because I do pre-grade all my cards. I'll tell you if I send a card in expecting a lower grade or not. So this one right here got in a trade from a friend in Illinois. And it's been in a top load ever since I got it in the mail. And I finally sent it in, and it got the PSA 10, baby. Got the PSA 10. And this card in a 10 as a 12/22 is like 150 bucks. This card also, I think, is like fallen from grace. It used to be way higher. Alright, so this card I sent in because I sent in my Oyama Pikachu, as you can see, that I bought in the same collection. And that got the PSA 10, so I sent this in to see what it can do. But you can just see the centering, how bad it is. I didn't know if that's how a card's supposed to be or what, but centering is so bad on this thing. And it got the PSA 8, which makes it only like a $75 card. But it's okay. I still have a bunch. I have this whole binder right here full of all vending machine cards I'm going to send in, super minty ones. So we'll have more coming up for you guys. I got all 3 of the birds. I got the Mewtwo to send in, some cool Kangaskhan. So stay tuned. That'll be coming soon. But man, just look at that back on the card. Like, how cool is that, right? That's older than old back. Just love the art. So they're cool to have a card with this old back if you don't have one. There's a bunch of cards with the old back, but pretty cool, pretty cool. That goes in the 8 pile. That's our first 8. Alright, so we got Gyarados EX. Sent this in because I just love the card. It's beautiful. I think it's going to age well. It's like a remake of the Shining Gyarados. And I wasn't sure because if you look like the water, you see how on the gold, it almost makes it look like it's some kind of imperfection. See down here, there's just like a little dot. And it looks like it'd be an imperfection, but it's actually the water detail. And this was able to pull the PSA 10. Man, what is my camera doing? It's going nuts. But I got the PSA 10 on that bad boy. And this card in a 10 is about $225. So, I was excited about that one. Next up, Special Delivery Pikachu. Got this from my good friend Matt with Married in Gaming. And I knew it had print lines on it. Centering was a little off, so I was like, alright, it's probably not get a 10, but it'll get a 9. And we got an 8. That's my only copy of this card, so it is what it is. Still need to get the Special Delivery Bidoof. That one has escaped me. But once we get that, we'll be all caught up with all the Special Delivery cards available. But either way, it's a cool card, pretty card. I'd ship all day, so I really like the whole Special Delivery idea thing. You know, it's what I do for a living. So, next up we have Slowpoke and Psyduck GX. Another alternate art from Cosmic... Or no, this is the Unified Minds, I'm sorry. And this got the PSA 10, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this card. It's just so funny. Has a lot of character. Got the Shelder on Psyduck's tail. And this card is about $1.25 in a PSA 10. As of 12/22. So we have a stack of 10s, stack of 9s, and then we have a stack of just 2 8s thus far. There we go. You guys can see them a little better. Alright, next up we got this Mew Black Star promo number 9. I got this in the yellow binder with all of the vending machine cards I got. And I just thought this was in really good condition. I was going to buy one on eBay, like a PSA 9 for like $100. And I was like, wait a second, I got one. And it's actually not horrible condition. If you check the back, I mean, looking really nice. The front's nice. And the biggest part about this card that probably makes it like 10x in value is you see the swirl? It has a fart swirl. And fart swirls are all the latest rage, dude. This card is probably at least 10x. So, I got the PSA 8. Didn't snag the 9. But, like I said, it has the fart swirl. So, I wrote the value of a regular Mew, $85 and an 8. But this one, like I said, because the fart swirl is probably 10x. So, I would say an easy, like, $850 with the fart swirl. So, let me know if you guys have any fart swirls or not that have increased the value of your collection. I'd love to hear about it. Fart swirls are all the latest rage. All the hipsters are collecting them nowadays. So make sure you guys are checking them out. You don't want to miss. Alright, next up we have the Champion's Path Shiny Charizard V. Pulled this bad boy and sent it in. Pulled the 10, baby. So this is the third PSA 10 Charizard we get to add to the collection today. And this card in a 10 is about $325, which is cool because it's like 130 to 150 raw probably. Look at the 10 pile, guys. Higher than any other pile. Alright, next up, I got this in a trade at the Wisconsin Dells Card Show. Celebi Hollow. I just thought it was in fairly good condition. I was thinking maybe you can snag a 9 or something like that. You know. And, well, we got the 8. And the 8 is about $100 in its current condition in this slab. Man, it's just a beautiful card either way. I just wanted slabbed. I like Celebi. Celebi's cool with me. Next up, another Charizard. Charizard and Braixen from Cosmic Eclipse. I actually pulled 2 of these Rainbow Rare Charizards out of Cosmic Eclipse packs. One of them I pulled out of Family Dollar packs, and the other one I just pulled out of some $20 collection box. Early in Sword and Shield when they would put Cosmic Eclipse in there. So I sent this one in, and I got the 10, baby. So Charizard number 4. Of a PSA 10 that I get to add to the old collection there. And this card is about $230 in a PSA 10. So, 4 Charizards, man, I get to add. I was so excited. Alright, next up, we have a first edition Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. I picked this up in the hype for like $75 to $100 probably. And, as you can see, I'm not expecting a 10, so I'll tell you that right off the bat. Here's the back. Trying to cover up the price so it doesn't give away the grade. Alright, and this was able to pull a PSA 7, which I was not incredibly happy, or I wasn't incredibly mad about. I was thinking it was going to get like a PSA 5, and I would have been okay with that. I just wanted to be able to display this card, get it slabbed up. because it is the only copy of this I got. But in its current condition, it's like a $150 slab. Still, so my $75 to $100 that I paid for it, plus the 18 in grading, you know, it's still, you know, increased the value of it. So here's the last card, ladies and gentlemen, of the submission that I sent in. I just sent this in because it looked like it was in good condition. I didn't have any Charizards to send in. Like my buddy Matt, he sent in 3 Celebrations Charizards, and 2 of them got PSA 10s. And I was like, man, I wish I could send in a Charizard, but I sent in the second best, a Blastoise, and I got the PSA 10, my friend. Look at that. And that's why I sent it in. I thought it was going to be an easy 10, but even in its PSA 10 form, it's only like a $75 slab. So it's nothing too crazy, but this is something I'll just hold in the collection. And yeah, and that's that. So check it out, guys. Here's the stacks right here. So here's our stack of 10s. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 with the Charmander. So 12 10s, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 9s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 8s. Remember, fart swirl, guys, fart swirls. Check all your swirls if you have any fart swirls, 10X. And then lastly, 1 7. Oh no, 2 7s, because I got the Charizard 7 too. So these are the lowest grade cards in the sub, these 2 7s. And there you have it. There's how we stack up. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I truly appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed the unveiling. And yeah, look forward to doing some more unveilings. We have another submission out at PSA under the $15 tier, so we'll have another sub coming back here quick enough, and we'll do another unveiling. So again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Support your bro, and I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop. Alright guys, keep collecting, keep Pokemoning along, and yeah, let's keep doing this thing. Love you, baby. Peace. Whoosh.